Hello, I'm Ken Paxton, and it's my honor to serve you as the Attorney General of Texas. I learned a long time ago that politics can be a tough business, and that if your opponents are screaming at you, then you're probably doing something right. Lately, you may have heard some of the attacks against me in news media outlets. I want you to hear directly from me, unfiltered by liberal reporters, spin doctors, and political opponents. These charges are false, and I will prevail against them in court. I never imagined that after being fairly elected by the people of Texas, I would wake up one day to find myself charged with crimes I didn't commit. The public will see for themselves that they are, at their roots, politically motivated. It's not a coincidence that the chief witness against me in these charges is a political adversary of mine. Some folks are still upset that their moderate candidate didn't win. And there are those folks who are mad that I'm a conservative Christian and made no bones about it. They say that people of strong faith don't belong in public service. I'm a man of faith, I ran for office as a man of faith, and I will continue to serve you as a man of faith. I'm here to tell you that I'm not going anywhere, and I want you to know that I'm continuing to do the job I was elected to do. I want to assure you and all Texans that I'm standing up for liberty, defending the Constitution, and fighting against the illegal actions of the Obama administration. Recently, I had the opportunity to lead a coalition of 26 states in a legal challenge to President Obama's executive amnesty on illegal immigration before the United States Supreme Court. We spoke truth to power. We made the case that Obama isn't an emperor, he doesn't have unlimited authority, and in fact, he doesn't make the laws. Congress makes our laws. We had to remind the Obama administration of a fundamental lesson that every child in America is taught. There are three co-equal branches of American government, and that our president is not, in fact, a king ruling over his subjects. This is one of the most important cases to come before the Supreme Court in modern history because the fundamental issues in question are at the core of the Constitution. If the Supreme Court allows Obama to win, think about what could happen with a future president. What if he or she decides to take away our gun rights through executive action, or tells churches they can no longer be tax exempt because their conscience is at odds with the federal government, or punishes liberty-minded individuals for speaking the truth? For the last 7.5 years, President Obama has been working hard to take over the legislative branch through aggressive and illegal executive action. Thankfully, we finally secured the opportunity to put a stop to it, and I'm confident we will prevail. I believe with all my heart that we must safeguard our liberty and the constitutional principles for which our founding fathers fought, which is why, as your Attorney General, I stood up to the Supreme Court to defend religious freedom and liberty when they overturned traditional marriage. I made sure that our police departments could display our motto, "In God We Trust," on their vehicles. I'm helping our communities stand up and fight against pornography conventions and sexually oriented businesses. I recently launched a special investigative unit within the Office of Attorney General to combat the abusive practice of human trafficking in Texas, and my office continues its strong focus on prosecuting online sexual predators. Our legal efforts are about standing up for the Constitution and defending the rule of law. It's about taking power out of the hands of unelected bureaucrats and returning it to the people. As Attorney General, I'm fighting to protect our Second Amendment rights at every turn. I'm working diligently to prevent liberal activists from infringing on that right in all of our communities across Texas. I'm doing everything in my power to fight Obamacare and its disastrous impact on Texas. It has become an unconstitutional tax, and the Obama administration is threatening the Medicaid programs of the states if they refuse to pay. This amounts to over $120 million annually in Texas. Under other circumstances, this is known as extortion, and I have no intention of allowing it to happen. In closing, my message is simple. Don't believe the attacks on me. They aren't true, and I'm going to fight them. I also want you to know that I'm continuing to do the job you elected me to do. Angela and I are very grateful for your prayers, your encouragement, and for standing with us. Thank you, and may God bless the great state of Texas.